minkä päällä lakukastike maistuu parhaalta? Ei voi tietää, ellei kokeile. Kouvolan lakritsi.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to SportsGamer, and welcome back to our continued coverage of the ECL's Pro Division. My name is Doogie, and today we have two more matchups as Week 2 action continues on here in this second tier as we kick things off with a matchup that will, well, actually, in fairness, there's two matchups today that are really going to test the pronunciations for yours truly. But hey, more on that in a second. But we kick things off. Nova taking on Otukset, which should be a pretty interesting matchup, even though we are in the early stages of this pro season. Let's take a look at the standings to see where these two teams are at this point in time. Again, you get a look at group number 1, which is our focus here today, of course, with the 4 highlighted teams that you see. Again, as always, the top 8 teams, you know, that's where you want to be. You want to be on that left-hand side of the bracket, but you can see the, you know, gap in points so far as a team like Vizio with just 4 games played thus far, Old Timers all the way up to 12, Nordic Stars on 14. So it's a very fast-paced season. Of course, some teams getting those games out of the way a little bit earlier on, but you see our two teams here in this first matchup, both on that left-hand side, with Otukset currently in 6th and Nova, same amount of points, but have played 2 extra games. So this is a great chance for Nova to stay within striking distance early on, and a really good chance already for Otukset to get a little bit of separation in the standings. But again, more on the groups as we continue on through the broadcast. For now, let's take a look at the lineups for this particular matchup. Again, the regular season 2-game set between Nova and Otukset, with Nova rocking a front 3 of Kapusta, Vladdy, and, well, see, this is where you get into that first bit of problem. How much do I actually try to say it correctly when it's, I mean, Americanized? We got to go Nestor, but, you know, we could go Nistor, of course. We'll see. I'll probably drift in between the two, and this is going to be one of those broadcasts where people just have to let me know afterwards. It's like, just say it how you want. Americanize it up. Sit here and run through Nova's lineup while eating a cheeseburger and firing on a gun into the air. You know, America, baby. Defensively, on the Nova side of things, whether it be Dieka or Deco, alongside King of Apes, a long-time elite-level presence, but now joins the Russian contingency. Interesting spot for him in this lineup, but a huge gain for Nova. And then, of course, in goal, whether or not you prefer Baronizer or Baronitsor, the time will tell. And again, I'll probably drift between the two. It's one of those things. I try, but do I feel foolish sometimes? Yes, all the time. All the time, actually. On the other side with Otukset, we have Migoli, Machine Gun Kale, and Persuiti, Mika and Yukis on defense, and Roysto between the pipes. And we start off with our center comparison, as we always do. It is Vladdy against Machine Gun Kale. And of course, so far, Kale done very, very well. 16 points in 6 games. Vladdy not that far behind, still over a point per game. This could easily come down to the face-off battle, as it always does. Both very, very close, of course. 54.3 to 55. We'll see who ends up having the advantage in this one. We move over to the Battle of the Wingers next, as again, Kapusta and Nistor squaring off against Migoli and Persuiti. And again, you get a look at these numbers here. All 4, well over a point per game. Almost all of them at 2 points a game. The lone exception being Kapusta on the left. And as you continue to look throughout the stats, it's interesting, right? You have the physicality, especially from both left wings on the team. Looks like a very, very even matchup on paper, but of course, you never know what's going to happen until you actually see the teams out on the ice, right? I mean, we saw that in our Leap broadcast yesterday, when we covered Parasite against Exen. And hey, a lot of people thought that could be a playoff preview. Parasite dominated that matchup. So again, you never know until the teams end up on the ice. Defensively, up next, we have a look at Dieka and King of Apes. And of course, on the other side, Mika and Yukis. And kind of a similar story here as well. A little bit more point generation from the right side of the ice on both sides. But, you know, again, that's not to say the left-hand side are slouches. You know, Dieka's the only guy who is under a point per game right now amongst these defenders. At the same time, he's also the most physical. Not the King of Apes, doesn't have a solid amount of hits with 27 so far, but obviously 29 for his defense partner. So again, it's very, very close on paper thus far, and it makes for a very interesting matchup. And as we continue to just kind of breeze through what we have here, it is the battle of the goaltenders up next. But hey, as we breeze through, does probably mean we're getting to the action that much sooner, right? So hey, always a good thing. But of course, whether or not you go for Baronizer or Baronitzer, next to Roysto, you know, not too bad on either side. And I say not too bad because the standard of goaltending, despite some people saying, hey, you know, goalies oftentimes end up suffering a little bit from certain animations and stuff like that. We have seen some goaltenders throughout every tier of the ECL so far this season put up numbers 85 percent plus. Some guys still up over 90 in the early stages of the season. So you never quite know. Are these numbers typically, you know, in that solid range for goalies? Yes. But I think there's a little bit of a question out there of just how high is the standard for this season. So time will ultimately tell. But again, that is our first matchup. It is Nova taking on Otukset to begin this broadcast. And a little bit later on, SSK Esports take on, well, Americanized. You got to go owned Hexa as opposed to owned Hexa, I suppose. I can't really put the French on it. I did not retain any of the French I learned back in my schooling days. But again, we will take a look here at the head-to-head stats as well, which shockingly I forgot to throw to, but there you go. It's one of those early afternoons for me over here. But you got to look at the numbers so far. Nova 4 points up in terms of goal differential, whereas Otukset is off to a tremendous start in terms of their defensive and goaltending contributions. Obviously, you got to look at the special teams as well. Still just 6 games played for Otukset, but their numbers are looking pretty solid in the early stages. So as we get into this matchup, again, it's still super early on in this season, right? Like you look at these numbers and nothing's set in stone in terms of favorites, who has the advantage, or really anything like that. It is still very, very early on with plenty of time to change a narrative that might exist about a team or to flip some of those struggles that, you know, a team might not be able to kind of get things going full steam ahead right out of the gate. Sometimes it takes a little bit to warm up into a new season. But again, with that, we will continue on here as we wait to get this first matchup underway. And yeah, we can throw it back over to the standings here, of course. Again, we talked about Group 1. You get a look in at Group 2. No Street Sports currently leading the way. 9 wins out of their 10 games played. A tremendous, tremendous start for them in Group 2. And of course, some other teams there. Shout out to Aspire in 4th, by the way. They have had a couple of highlights early on this season. Mentioned it on the wraparound, which for our Week 1 coverage, you can now check out on the SportsGamer YouTube channel. But we talked about the increased effort on the social side of things, hashtag NH or ECL 25 clips, I should say, as we want to see, of course, the highlights and even some of the lowlights that everybody is experiencing throughout their seasons, regardless of division. And Aspire very much been looking to take advantage of that, and they have had some interesting clips to share. That is for sure. But again, Some teams, 14 games played. You have HC Logano Esports, just 2 games played thus far, but they have won. Both of them, one in regulation, one in overtime. So still very, very early days. And of course, you have a team like Refuse to Lose that qualified very, very late to get into this division. Rough start for them, but 8 games played. They have time to turn that narrative around. So again, that is group 2, but our focus today is group 1. Otukset Nova kicking us off. And again, Hexa and SSK Esports coming up a little bit later on after that. Of course, every Tuesday is our pro division coverage here on SportsGamer. Of course, every Monday and Wednesday, our elite division coverage. We'll have more elite division action tomorrow right here at the same time. But for now, it's a shame because I don't have Kenu in chat to just, ruthlessly pick apart as we wait for the action to begin. Anybody else want to volunteer? Feel free. Feel free. We are in stretching mode. A little bit of time waste. Well, not quite stretching mode. That was Kenu during the preseason wraparound. He got a good workout in there. He did. He did. Can we play that video again? That was fun. Let's just play all 11 minutes of it again. Watch Kenu in action. The peak of fitness is Kenu. And I can only say this as I sit in my chair and he gets to play floorball all the time, and I'm not incredibly jealous. 5 minutes of that, my hamstrings are hurting for 2 days. That's not true. You're in tremendous shape. Come on now. Come on. Anyway, pro division action. That's what we're here for, right? Although maybe not. It could just, Ken, get on in here. Hop in the call. Let's have a chat. Why not? I got time to kill. Clearly, we already ran through all of our pregame stuff. This is, again, just nothing but stretching for time. Pro division action / roast. I mean, that's every broadcast, though, right? And that's pretty much everyone. Have I found a way to make it through a broadcast without getting to mention Kenu? I don't think I have, because he's always on my mind, always and forever. So where do we go from here? Where do we go? Why are we here? Why do we do the things that we do? Existential. How much time can I possibly try to kill from here? Let's throw it back to the team lineups in case some people missed it. Why not? This is what happens when you shortchange a commentator on sleep multiple times. But again, look at the lineups there for Nova and Otukset. As we'll get action underway here as soon as we can, as soon as they can. Is it soon enough? Clearly not. But we are getting there. And again, very interested to see how this matchup plays out between these two teams. These are two teams that are certainly playoff hopefuls. Two teams that would love to find themselves, I'm sure, up in elite sooner rather than later, especially for the Nova side of things with King of Apes. I mean, drops down here to pro division, joins a team that, has had some solid seasons in the past and might just be enough to push this, Nova squad over the edge and up into elite. And it's been a pretty common theme throughout the ECL seasons. For those unfamiliar, with some elite level talents dropping down to a lower division and working on trying to boost up another team up to those heights. We have seen the likes of Roysto in the elite division before, amongst others, for an example. Again, we are just trying to wait it out at this point for the start of our pro division action here today. As always, the action brought to you by our lovely friends at Kovalan Lakritzy. And this is where I'm really missing a B major or a sim for the win to just stretch that time out. Stretch it. Again, we gotta play that Ken video at this point. Let's just get Kenu in action. Stretching it out. The workout. Oh, thank God they're finally searching. Okay. We are almost there, everybody. We've almost made it. How many words can a broadcaster say while saying absolutely nothing at all? That is what this pregame has turned into, and I do my best. I do my very best, which you can check out, by the way, on a daily or nightly basis, even at twitch.tv/Tuki24, of course. Again, we are just a few moments away from kicking things off here. Nova and Otukset, as I believe we are ready to go. Hallelujah. As you get a look there at the team lineups, and no real surprise, I would say, in terms of player types either. We have seen a lot of forwards go with the gold stick 'em up for that, defensive and forward checking presence, as opposed to the start of the year where it felt like, and it's still a very, very powerful X factor, that being gold 1T, but it doesn't feel like many people view it as this absolute necessity like it was at the start of NHL 25, where gold 1T, green timing, good luck. Now it's not quite as powerful, but still very, very powerful. But obviously, that defensive focus, that defensive emphasis is continuing to be present throughout these multiple. Again, grudge match broken, and again, quite a bit of it, I would imagine. That does set us up for the first game of two. It's Otukset and Nova head-to-head here in the regular season. Two game set. Let's see. This one plays out, of course, Nova in the road whites for this first game. Catching the stream from their perspective. Still dream of the day that we get the actual spectator mode, and who knows, maybe get to broadcast these on a broadcast camera angle. One can only dream. As an early save there from Roysto on the glove side. See what Nova are able to do here. Again, the face-off battle on paper, very close. Clean win for Vladdy, but no follow-up. A foot race for the puck. Good positioning there. Deco to seal out the attacker, but unfortunately for Nova, Otukset going to get the puck right back. Attack there at the blue line, still in control for the moment. Still trying to work his way past the defense, can't do so. Quickly back in control thanks to King of Apes, but his pass off the mark as well. Otukset trying to find a way through. Nova doing a good job right now controlling their blue line. The space here finally to work with, and a pass off the mark, forcing them right back to the neutral zone. Another attempt onside, but only momentarily. Still trying to find his way through, tried to go across. Good job there by the defense. Mika got a piece of that one. Again, Otukset trying to find a little bit of space through the neutral zone. Over the blue line, easier said than done. They're forced to reset again. Finally, again, a little bit of space. Miguli kept that puck down low, contested. Good job by Dieka. Take that one away. Neutral zone battle between these two teams through the first 10 minutes. One shot on goal. Takes a big hit. And a pass there from Dieka off the mark. King of Apes have to look to reset. One-timer, good block in front. Mika was there again. Tested his side a couple of times. Good interception there. Sends Nova down the other way. King of Apes, head of steam. Loves to join the rush. Pass in front doesn't go. Kapusta down low. As I discovered today, translates to cabbage. And a big save by Roysto. Honestly, it's one of my favorite parts of this this broadcasting gig, is finding out just what the hell some of these names translate to, because you never know what people are going to name themselves after in this community. See there, Nestor is going to be dealing with an injury. How quickly that expires, or what it ends up affecting the leading goal scorer for Nova. On a goal per game pace so far, 8 in 8. A soft win clean for Otukset. having a lot of trouble getting established. The offensive zone, big hit there by Miguli. Pass off the mark. Nova will have another offensive zone face-off. There, and another big hit. We talked about the physicality, especially from each team's respective left wings. And win this time for Machine Gun Kale, but Niesko, a good pickoff. So Vladdy on the net drive. Second chance, he scores! Roofs it over the blocker in the opening goal for Nova. On a great individual effort from Vladdy, the net drive. It just absolutely roofs that one, as Roysto was caught sliding the other way. Picture perfect elevation on that attempt. Make that 6 goals on the season now for Vladdy. We'll have a pause here early on. Hopefully not an impending restart. We shall see, but you got to look there at the numbers early on. Although not for long, and we will see what happens. But again, a big goal for Vladdy there, setting up Nova with a 1-0 lead here in the first period of game number 1. Clean win off the face-off, but an immediate slashing penalty and another pause. So clearly there's something going on here that I am just totally missing, right? There's got to be. Yeah, there's going to be a restart here. I had a hunch. I had a feeling there was going to be a restart for some given reason. And yeah, we'll throw it back to me here. Only briefly, though, because as we discovered in the pregame, I am out of material in terms of stretching for time at this point in time. So what we'll do is throw it over to a break, and we will return as the teams get matched back up. So stick with us here for the restart.
Minkä päällä lakukastike maistuu parhaalta? Ei voi tietää, ellei kokeile. Kouvolan lakritsi.
All right, everybody, we are back. The teams are right back to the time frame of the issue that they were having as we get the action back underway. Again, it is game number 1 of 2, the regular season matchup between Nova and Otukset. Otukset back in the attacking zone here. Eagerly, the force in front, nobody home. Still, though, in control. First had nowhere to go. Down low again. Still the big spin. Good poke check at the last second. Nova turn it over again. After a scramble, puts it back in the zone. Shot picked off by King of Apes. Turns it over again. Struggles for King of Apes here on the breakouts. Looks to jump up into the play. Check there by Meagerly to take it away. The final moments here of the first period. The puck is covered by Benanitur, and it will set up. 6.5 seconds to go in the first period. A chance here for Otukset to try and tie this game up. Scrambled for the puck, and Vladdy will carry it down, and that will do it for the first period. He was the lone goal scorer. And it is a decent start for Nova. Of course, we won't see the highlights from the first 15 minutes of the first period, but of course, a lot of physicality on both sides. A beautiful empty goal there, of course, for Vladdy as they were getting the score back where it needed to be. Of course, the numbers won't be too helpful at this point either. We will get the action back underway again. It is our Pro Division Spotlight, as we have here every Tuesday night. Of course, Monday and Wednesday, our Elite Division coverage. Matchup tomorrow. Again, same start time, 19:45 CET. Yeah, 1:45 p.m. Eastern. Stream start for the North Americans that might be tuning in. We get ready. Second period coming up here. As always, the action brought to you by our friends at Kovalan Lakritsi, and Otukset looking to get right back in on the attack. Job by the Nova defense to quickly take that one away. Big time neutral zone battle. You kick off this game. Niestor with a pick off. Doesn't quite have the speed to get past the defense clean. Job there by Mika to shut him down. Sweetie turns that one over. Back in control. Again, a lot of quick possession changes. Broken plays, trying to get secondary opportunities. That one thrown in front. Busta down low. Your short side shot and a good stop there by Roysto. Of course, Vladdy's goal. Able to beat him high blocker side. Expect Roysto to be a little bit focused on, those short side opportunities now. Face off win for Vladdy. The shot from King of Apes doesn't get through the traffic. Not able to get set up in the zone. Niestor again looking to make something happen. A counterattack to force across. And Miguli is there, dropping back in defense once again. Ale the handoff. A low shot. Pizza will play this one out, getting Nova. Counter-attacking opportunity. Niestor sends it across. Loose puck, and Roysto is able to cover. And not the prettiest of play back and forth. Broken plays, secondary opportunities. We've seen quite a few forces in front. No change in the score. Nova's still up 1-0. Lucid trying to get something going here. Spin pass down low. Now back to the point. Lucas able to send it down low. Sweet. He's a stick lift there. Now Niestor looking to find a way through. King of Apes takes the hit. There's going to be a penalty here. Tripping is the call. I thought it was a body check. Oh, it was a little bit further back. I actually missed that one way back on the King of Apes breakout attempts. So a power play opportunity coming up here for Nova. A good opportunity. Double up their lead in a game where Otukset have really kind of struggled to get their offense going consistently. King of Apes, the force in front. Defense was there. Busta back to him. Echo to the point, and King of Apes can't hold on. Kick off again. Hate to call him out specifically, but a lot of turnovers from King of Apes so far in this game. It's a sign that the defense is doing a good job taking away the plays that he knows will be successful. Good pick off here. Mika not able to find that stretch pass. Nova right back in on the attack. King of Apes into the skates, gets it back. On the forehand still, we're back to 5-on-5. Store shot, great block in front by Mika. Another chance for Vladdy on the short side. Couldn't raise it this time. King of Apes stepping in, poked away. Hexa shot doesn't find its way through. They're attacking again offside. As Otukset. Strong penalty killing effort. Not much offense in this game for either side. A bit easier of a pill to swallow for Nova with that 1-0 lead. Trying to find his way through, can't do it. Legally the handoff to Kale, tried to go back. Still was there. Sweetie not able to find the follow-up pass. He gets the one-timer though. And out of nowhere, Otukset have their breakthrough. For Sweetie's 8th goal of the season. As Niestor went back kind of towards the point as a right wing should. But watch Persuiti kind of just fade back, the back skate into open space and just enough room. Fire that one home. Otukset have tied this game at 1 apiece. In a game where they were struggling a little bit offensively. King of Apes, the dump to the far side. Kapusta is there. Body down low, back to King of Apes. Force in front, second chance, and unfortunately, for Kapusta, he picked the wrong side of the goal. Glove side was wide open, but he just couldn't adjust the shot in time. A one-timer blocked again. Body's follow-up pass, picked off. Lucas. B2B pass, another pick off there. And Eastyor, who has honestly done a very, very solid job defensively here. Body a bit of space and can't get it through. I believe for Mika. And Otukset having trouble, and again, Miguli will head to the box on a tripping call. Getting in some pretty consistent trouble at this stage. Second penalty of the period. And Nova will go back to the power play. .107 to go here in the first period. Second period, excuse me, the first game. Sweetie trying to make something happen, short-handed. Fires one on. And Itzur was able to make that save. Just on the boards. Back to Dieklin again, one more time to the left. 5 seconds now. To the point, the pass, Vladdy shot, stopped by Roysto. He'll cover with .9 as this face-off. Pretty much irrelevant in the grand scheme. Formality at this point. On the win for Vladdy, though, and it will be a tie game heading into the third period. And another look at the goal from Persuiti that was able to tie this game up. See if Nova can do anything. Half a power play remaining when we kick off the third. We'll get a look at some numbers here. 5 shots apiece. Nova the time advantage. Face-off wins as well, so not really too surprising. And coming up a little bit later on, our second matchup of the broadcast, SSK Esports taking on Hexa. Still gotta decide how much emphasis we want to put on that with the French contingent there. Mostly. Here we go. On the face-off. 50 seconds left for Nova on the man advantage. Apes stepping in, back to the forehand. At the point, went for the deflection. Great glove save by Roysto as Vladdy got a lot of that one. Case in point, you don't exactly need silver or gold big tipper, which of course is banned for this competition. Although, I think the argument is if he had even silver, it would have gone in, but he gets his goal regardless. Vladdy finds the back of the net for the second time. Nova back up by 1. There's a goal with just 4 seconds left, maybe even down to 3, as you saw there on the boards. The power play tally. Puts Nova back up by 1. The penalties for Miguli proving to be costly as Nova have regained the lead. Let's see what the response will be. Miguli quickly to Persweety, not able to find his way through. Busta with speed. Good defense there from Yukis. Way back over from Mika to the point. A little bit of space. And again, Nistor able to make that read. Vapes had the force in front. Roysto's there to cover. And there was a restart. 5 minutes left in the first period. I just noticed Roysto's gamer tag. That's unbelievable. Oh, player of the season right there. I'm not going to tell people what it is. If you know, you know. And if you don't, now you know to look out for it. Eagerly back over between the legs. Great stop there. A tremendous effort from Machine Gun Kale. Remember that save from Bernitzer. Down low. Good movement here. Otukset. There's another great effort to get to the net front. Neats are able to continue to make these stops. Vapes down low. He scored on that drive. Defense was there. Ale leading the breakout. Space now. Yuka stepping up. A shot for Persweety. Not able to tuck it in blocker side. Otukset able to get some opportunities here. King of Apes, the wraparound. He scores. Crafty play from the elite veteran. Just able to sneak it past Roysto. And Nova have an insurance tally. One might even argue King of Apes setting that one up throughout this game on the drives and the forces across. Opens up space later on. I wouldn't put it past him. But he does put the puck past Roysto for his 5th of the season. Over with that insurance, but you know they want just a little bit more. Here come Otukset. Drop back, quick plays, Kale. Drive in front, they score! Broken play, but they get the result they wanted. As Miguli, right place, right time. Able to beat Baranitsur, a 5-hole. Goalie never went down. Otukset are right back in the conversation. Nice response, and especially a nice response from Miguli, who again, penalty led to a power play goal for Nova a little bit earlier on. Face off win clean for Kale as they look to go back to work. Hold on to it. Busta not able to find that feed in front. Pass up ahead. Back to the point. Yuka stepping in. Unload the switch. Eagerly. One of the wrap of his own there. Didn't quite get it. Have a face-off. Attacking zone. Otukset trying to tie this game up. Down 3-1. A few moments ago, it wasn't looking too good. Quick response. So right back in the game, a foot race for the puck to the left of Roysto, no icing. It's now for Miguli again, down low, just out of the reach of Kale. Yukis sends it down low one more time. Persweety nowhere to go. Yukis just out of his reach. Ale again, able to send it down low. Sweetie tried the short side. Nitsu was there. That's safe. Struggle here through the neutral zone. Yistor finds space. Short side. Roysto's there to make the save, but is forced to cover. Just over 3 minutes left here in regulation. And Nova and Otukset, same amount of points. Nova with 2 extra games played. They'd love to make up that ground, especially with a regulation win here. King of Apes stepping into the play. Yistor tries to tuck it 5-hole, but again, Roysto is there. Called upon quite a bit here down the stretch. Off the face off. Vladdy comes up with it, tried the short side. On a brace would love a hat trick to seal the deal. Still fighting for it down low, able to kill a lot of time here. Equally recovers, final minute of regulation. Sends that one around. Yistor's there. Now up with Kapusta. King of Apes in the play. Covered by Yukis. Otukset running out of time. Back to the point for Mika. D to D. Yukis. Ale down low. Yistor's able to pick that one off. Up ahead for Kapusta. Good stick lift, though, by Kale to take it away. 15 seconds. Give Apes the breakup, but he can't clear. D to D, big save! You're able. Keep that one out. It's going to be an empty net here. Roysto to the bench with 7.9 to go. A 6-on-5 advantage. Face off one. Shot glove down. Good chance for Kale there. Now 4.6 to play. Tie up. Second chance for Sweetie. Robbed. Throws it off the back of the cage, and that will do it. A close call for Nova, but they do hold on to take game 1 in regulation. A 3-2 final. Are able to make some big saves down the stretch. Putting that one, you saw with how much time was left on the clock. Kale just not able to pick that corner. As Otukset get baronized in game number 1, 3-2, the final score. You get a look here. Late goal for Miguli. Kind of offset the power play goal that Nova scored. It is that wraparound from King of Apes that seals the deal. 3 points in the books for Nova. And they take game number 1. Get a look here, of course, 5 goals in total. The first one on the restart, hence the skip. It was an empty netter. That quick one-timer from Sweetie, able to get that puck past. Classic King of Apes here on the replay controls. This was the goal in front, though. Vladdy's second of the game. A great feed in front, makes no mistake going 5-hole. Love that replay emphasis as always. Right here, the wraparound. King of Apes. Let's see the angle he elects to go with. Who's he going to focus on? Yet again, focusing on Yukis. A little bit of shade being thrown. And then, of course, here, this goal to get them back to within 1. But it was too little too late. And see, I mean, he's, you know, he's equal opportunity. He'll throw shade at himself. Look at a 3-2 win for Nova in game number 1. We have game number 2 coming up in just a few moments. Again, just our first series of 2 in this broadcast. So stick with us. We'll be right back. Game 2 coming up.
Minkä päällä lakukastike maistuu parhaalta? Ei voi tietää, ellei kokeile. Kouvolan lakritsi. Minkä päällä lakukastike maistuu parhaalta? Ei voi tietää, ellei kokeile. Kouvolan lakritsi.
All right, everybody, we are back. And as you can see, just about ready to go. It is game number 2. Otukset taking on Nova. Nova with a 3-2 win in regulation, picking up 3 points for that effort. See what the response happens to be here in this second matchup. Early days in the season, but these points matter, as we know. Before you know it, will be at the end of a regular season. It goes by incredibly quickly. Here we go. Game number 2. And again, coming up a little bit later on, SSK Esports taking on one at Hexa, the own Hexa side of things. Engine thing, mostly thing. As we get ready, of course, Nova. Beautiful purple jerseys here for their home side of things, and we will see again how Otukset are able to respond. He in this one certainly has to be Miguli looking to stay out of the box, not give Nova that extra offensive momentum. There's Yukis the pass. 2 players going to the same lane leads to an offside. What the response is in general. Sit here trying to get things going in an early wraparound. That was beautifully done. As Sweetie is able to find the back of the net. You know, they wanted a goal like that back after King of Apes wraparound in game 1. And it was King of Apes who wasn't able to get back over and seal off that post. It's going to be one that Dernitzer is not going to be too happy about from the looks of it. Looked like he was in good position. Did see a similar play like that talked about on the Twitter side of things yesterday from some Elite Division action about whether or not goalies were floating a little bit. We had 2 players just standing still at center ice. And that is, again, going to result in a bit of a restart. And the confusion on my part is just, I have not seen like a particular glitch like that if players aren't able to move or anything like that. But I don't know. Of course, it could be a server thing and just different locations. I'm not sure, but it is a 1-0 lead for Otukset to begin that game. But yet again, we are going to need another restart between these 2 teams. So as per usual, we'll throw it over to a break. Not too much to talk about that hasn't already been discussed. And we'll be back once the action continues.
Minkä päällä lakukastike maistuu parhaalta? Ei voi tietää, ellei kokeile. Kouvolan lakritsi.
All right, everybody, we are back. Again, a big thank you for sticking with us here through some continued issues on the game side of things, but we are continuing on. And it is the first period. The time is correct, and the time is nearly there for Nova to tie this game up. And a goal from Sweetie was able to give Otukset the lead. Aftermath needed a restart as a deflection chance there. Kale in front. Down low, King of Apes, a little bit of trouble. And nice, they're able to make the save. Over the 3-2 victory in the first game. Are able to do here. King of Apes, the feed across. Boost a little self pass off the boards. Didn't get rid of that puck fast enough. Kale's pass. The opposition. Nova looking to get going. As they're held up at the blue line. Space now for Sweetie, perhaps. I was able to get a piece of him. Doesn't go. Now, cross, a couple of passes. Eagerly trying to cut through. Nearly got the shot on second chance. Kale. A glove save. And Eatsor. 3-0 advantage. Houston shots on the restart. Technically a 2-0. Pass off the mark. Flecking around. Actually, in fairness, it would be 3-0 because this is one of the only shot before the restart. So, hey, we have an accurate shot counter for the rest of this one. Let's scoop this over to Mika, stepping up into the attacking play. Meagerly back to Mika. Cross, great save. And Itzer again able to make a big stop on the glove side. Strong performance in game number 1. Does give up the early goal on a wraparound here in game 2, but that save all but made up for it. Ape selects to dump this one in. Lucas held up. Step up for King of Apes. Space, though, for Lucas down the other way. That puck sent in. Lucas, the double hip check. Not able to hold on to it. King of Apes stripped to the puck by Meagerly. He's stuck there for a moment. Freed now. Lucas down low for Vladdy. Nistor back in control. King of Apes stepping in, the feed in front. Body was surrounded on that one. Turnover here. Well, no registered shots in this game for Nova. Lucas, the forehand deflected by Meagerly, and another good stop. Both teams have been able to get deflections on net in this one. Shot into traffic. Good stop there. Another chance for Sweetie, and another chance there for Meagerly as well. Defense was able to recover. Having to reset here for Nova. Final minute of play in the first. Another dump and chase attempts. Hip check frees it up. Kapusta tries that short side shot from a rough angle. 5 seconds left for Sweetie. One more opportunity. Perhaps he was stuck to the backhand. That'll do it. We just mentioned him, but the for Sweetie goal, the lone goal, of course, it came for the restarts. Very strong to continue this game. Nova netminder. Won't be his favorite highlight, of course, on the restart to tie it up, but a 1-0 lead. Otukset's here in game number 2. And Nova, time on attack, but nothing to show for it. Not only on the scoreboard, but even in terms of shots. Get ready to continue the action here. Second period. As always, the action brought to you by our friends at Ovalon Lakritzi. 3-2 victory for Nova in game number 1. Pick off there by Vladi, stopping them from being able to double up their lead. At least on that occasion, they're still looking for it. Paddled aside. Check to win it back. Vladi down the other way. King of Apes again trying to step up into the play. Defense was all over him. Battle for the puck. This one sent all the way back. We'll look to reset. A shot there, gloves side, but Persuiti denied. Apes are able to make that save. Still here in the attacking zone. King of Apes trying to get this puck out. He does, not able to find the successful pass. Nova still without a shot now. 5 minutes gone in the second. Here comes King of Apes. Has Vladi with him. Great poke check by Yukis. Strong game thus far. Kapusta tried to send that one across. Defense was there. Stepping up into the play. Sweetie able to send that one all the way around. For Migali, the spin. Defense read it well. As Niskjor speeds through the neutral zone. This is there yet again, but over back in control. Shot from King of Apes is blocked. Kale able to get through. Finds Sweetie. A lot of numbers back for Nova, though. Back pass, and Persuiti does get a shot off there. Otukset really showing that willingness to get different looks on net. See there on the top left, by the way, Wednesday's action. ECL. Match up there, Tokri and the Blackjacks with gaming in action. 19:45 CET start time for that one. 2:45 p.m. Eastern on the North American side of things. We're here at SportsGamer every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday throughout the regular season. Trying to find that insurance tally if they can. They're not able to hold on to it. Vladi's there to recover. King of Apes looking to step up here for Nova. Tries to go across. Kapusta couldn't get a piece of it. Up here, now the counterattack for Sweetie. He's been all over the place. His club pass across and they score. A round of applause for that effort as Machine Gun Kale able to find the back of the net here. There's only so many chances you can give a team like Otukset before they're able to find their way through. You see a little bit of a bump in front. Ale drives to the net, gets to those gritty areas. Is able to find the back of the net. Now a 2-0 lead, and Nova still without a registered shot on goal. Just in control. Loses it in the double team pressure. Got wiped out on that play. Numbers here for Otukset. Good poke check, though. King of Apes to knock it loose. Miscommunication in the neutral zone for Nova. Sweetie back over to Miguli. That's off the mark. Forcing the defense to back up. From Nova with speed. King of Apes goes across. Taken away. Otukset was there yet again. Now stepping up into the zone himself. Tried to dump it in. Kapusta was there. King of Apes for Niestior. Back to King of Apes. Loose puck. Good check there. We approach the final minute of play. Picked off there by Kapusta, setting up Nova, tries the short side, finally a shot on goal. The home side. The shot doesn't find a way through. Just stepping up, 3 seconds, sends it across, it's off the mark. And it will be a 2-0 lead for Otukset heading into the third period, as again they look to get revenge for the game 1 loss. See their second goal there. Janitzer could not do too much about that one. Team in front of him not helping him out too much. Again, just 1 registered shot for Nova through 40 minutes of play. What happens when you look for high quality and high quality only. Sometimes the stat line ends up being a little bit uglier than you would have wanted. Again, 4 minutes and 33 seconds of time on attack for Nova. Not have more than a single shot in that time. And it is tough to view that as a winning formula. Ready here. Third period of play coming up. Face off. Goes to Kale. Otukset looking to get something going here. Big step up by King of Apes. Now into the attacking zone. Cut to the middle. Back across. Great save by Roysto to kick off this third period. Seen incredibly limited action, so that is a great save to make. That goal would have given Nova a lot of momentum in terms of battling back in this one. Face-off win for Vladi. Now Niestior not able get a clean wrap around there. Down the other way, knock loose. Equally not able to make that pass back to the point. King of Apes stepping up again. Across, and again, just out of the reach of Kapusta. At the point, has a few options here. Not able to get that one through. Poke check by Miguli, but it is still Nova in control. Only for the moment, Niestior takes another big hit. He has gotten brutalized throughout this game. Chance in front, taken away. Still again has a look. King of Apes in front, tried to tap it home. Shot it all the way through the far side, but full pressure here for Nova. One-timer stopped by Roysto. Body back to the point. King of Apes, short side. Good save again by Roysto. Puck cleared, but that will not kill off the pressure. Will allow Otukset to get a little bit more established and get their defensive systems going again. Still 9 seconds left on full pressure. Face-off win for Vladir. The one-timer, good save from Roysto. as we are going to see another pause here. I would imagine for a timeout. On the Otukset side of things, get some of that stamina back, especially after the icing. A smart timeout call. We will see if Nova can find the back of the net here. Just 12 minutes to go in regulation. Face off here on the tie-up. Otukset in control. Hexa trying to step up into the play eagerly. Back over to him. Miscommunication there. Big windmill into the goal! What an effort! Nishor finds the back of the net for Nova, and did they need that one? They are right back in the game now, a 2-1 deficit. The windmill and the snipe beating Roysto. Oh man, off the inside of the arm and in. Roysto again will feel hard pressed by that one, was in good position. Gets the goal, again entered play today. At a goal per game pace. Stick to it. There's Vladdy back over, and a good glove save this time. Or Roysto as Nishor nearly doubled it up and tied this game. Vapes. Back to the forehand. Moves around Miguli. Score down low. Bobby is there. Go back to King of Apes at the point. Doesn't go. Foot race for the puck. And first Sweetie will back off. 8:20 left. Now a 1-goal game. Nova a lot more willing to throw the puck on net, and good things have happened. There by Miguli. Sweetie nowhere to go. Nova in control of this game at the moment. Still down by 1. They give up a little bit of space here. Ale on the forehand. Tries the shot. Good save. Devastating for Nova to give up a goal now. Battle for the puck for Sweetie. Get that one down low. Kale tried to pick it off. Lottie was there. As Kapusta and Nestor with him. And Kapusta to the short side. Roysto's there. He has seen a lot of the puck here in the third period. 5 minutes left to go, but we certainly have ourselves a game. Face off. Clean win there for Machine Gun. Kale back in control of the puck. Good poke check to knock it loose. They're trying to make a play on the puck. Nearly stole it away. King of Apes working together. Kapusta in control. King of Apes down low. Board battle. King of Apes again. Still in possession. Circles all the way back to his position. Still in control, held it too long. For Sweetie makes the play, but he is gassed. Drops for Migueli's shot. Didn't get all of it. Mr. will dump this one in. Less than 90 seconds left in regulation. Vladdy has a hit the post. King of Apes shot, save second chance. Roysto keeps it out. Full pressure again for Nova. King of Apes shot, glove save. And a big set of stops by Roysto and was bailed out by the post. And Again, Otukset have already used their timeout in this game. They are going to be exhausted for these final few moments. And dealing with an injury on top of that. 49 seconds to play in regulation, 20 seconds to go on full pressure. High up on the draw. Nistor can't get the shot off. Second chance, stopped by Roysto. Meagerly will dump that one out. Try to conserve whatever energy you can. It's not going to be much. Full pressure still in effect. Face off. Clean win for Vladdy. Still the king of apes at the point. Goes all the way to the far side corner and back. Yeko nowhere to go. Good save on the shot from Vladdy. Pressure's off. But still very tired legs out there. Mika the good poke. Nova still in control. Ernitzer heading to the bench. Sent across. Nobody there. Pusta's shot. Roysto the save. Penalty called as well. The left defender, Mika, heading to the box. And it's for that shove right there. It will be 6-on-4. Should Baranitzer still be on the ice for the extra attacker? It doesn't look like it. He went back to goal. Nova apparently happy enough with that man advantage. Puck sent out. You have to wonder if they would have been able to keep that puck in with the extra attacker out. Final moment. Shot saved by Roysto. One more chance. Nistor to force in front. Loose puck is recovered, and that will do it. Otukset hold on to get the regulation win. As they split the regular season matchup with Nova, it will be 3 points apiece for a regulation win on each side. As Aronizer will get the highlight for a couple of saves. Did what he could to hold his team in it, especially when Nova were very slow out of the gates in this game against super limited shots. The first 2 periods of play. Gonna look here at some of the replays and big result to avoid the double. This great efforts. Needs to get a goal back, but it was too little, too late. 2-1 for Otukset to get the win. It was a 3-2 victory for Nova in game number 1. This time, just 1 goal on the board. Looks like we will get a look here at the goals. Of course, the first goal, there was a restart again in this game. So the first goal was a wraparound from Sweetie that was able to get past Bernitzer. And the late goal here from Nistor, just not enough. Propel Nova be able to tie this game and potentially get to overtime. Again, 3-2 Nova, then 2-1 for Otukset, and that is our first series in the books. Again, we have our second matchup coming up on the other side of a very brief break. SSK Esports taking on Hexa. So we'll see what happens in that one. Again, so stick with us. We'll be right back. Second matchup coming up.
Minkä päällä lakukastike maistuu parhaalta? Ei voi tietää, ellei kokeile. Kouvolan lakritsi. Minkä päällä lakukastike maistuu parhaalta? Ei voi tietää, ellei kokeile. Kouvolan lakritsi.
All right, everybody, we are back. Again, a big thank you for sticking with us for our Pro Division Spotlight here, of course, every single Tuesday. And we are just about ready to go for our second matchup of the broadcast. A club name where I never know how much how much to actually try. It's owned to Hexa, or Hexa, perhaps, taking on SSK Esports in our second matchup here with our Group 1 coverage. Let's take a look at the current standings, at the very least heading into the action today. As you see, our, of course, 4 spotlighted teams heading into the action. You have Hexa at 9 games played and 20 points. SSK, 10 games and on 13 points. Currently in 11th. Again, left side of the bracket is where you want to be at the end of the season. Again, Hexa and SSK going head to head in this matchup. Of course, as always, sportsgamer.gg for all the most up to date information. Of course, not only in the pro division, but all of our other divisions, and of course, the other group as well within pro. But for the moment, let's take a look at the team stats between these two clubs for where they are at this point of the season. As you can see for Hexa, they are off to a very strong start in terms of their goal differential, a picture perfect penalty kill. Well, the power play leaving a little bit to be desired, but again, 6 wins out of the 9 registered games played. I don't know if that 10th game that they did play has been entered yet, but SSK Esports on the other side, a positive goal differential. Obviously, a few more losses here. It's a team certainly looking to use this series to build up a little bit of momentum and to get back onto the proper side of the bracket where they want to find themselves. Let's take a look at the lineups here heading into this matchup. For Hexa in this one, we have Adri, or Adrief. I'm going with Adri more than likely. You have Tulma down the middle and Vinci on the right. Defensively, we have Tomi alongside Rafalski, Ant in goal, Neo. We got an easy one on that one. On the other side, for the mostly, actually all Swedish contingent, if I'm not mistaken, we have Supe Rubitus and Yoyep as the front 3, Yannicka and Bakis on defense, and Broken Rice between the pipes. Again, love an easy one. Love an easy one for a primary English speaker to go with. Let's take a look at the center comparison. Of course, we have Tom or Toma alongside Rubitus in this one, and both guys doing very well, over a point per game so far. Tom especially on the 53% face-off percentage, off to a really, really good start. Rubitus needs to clean that up a little bit. This is the matchup to do it, but if he is having those continued face-off struggles, X are going to have that much easier of a time getting that extra attacking time and trying to really put the pressure on a team that they are currently above in the standings. We'll look next at the winger matchup in this one. For Hexa, we have Adri and Vinci of the lone non-Frenchman of the group, I do believe. But off to a tremendous start are the Hexa duo to kick this one off. Both, of course, 9 games played, over 30 points. And how about Adri there with 16 goals in 9 games played? You look at Supe and Yoyep on the other side. Again, decent totals, over a point per game, but looking to have to step up here against this Hexa squad, who are more than likely going to find themselves in a playoff spot if they continue up with this pace. And of course, on the defensive side of things for these two squads, we have Tromi and Rafalski. On the other side, Yannicka and Bakius. And Pretty similar numbers to what you would kind of expect for a defense on Exa, over a point per game at this point in time. Yannicka just a little bit behind that pace, but Pakish making up for it with 15 points in 10 games. It's not the most physical group of defensemen, uh, but, certain matchups bring out certain styles. So we'll see what happens for this one. And of course, the battle of the goaltenders, Neil against Broken Rice. Both over an 80% save percentage on the season so far. Broken Rice with a shutout at this point in time through his 4 games played. So maybe the equalizers in this particular matchup. Time will ultimately tell, as these two teams have matched up and we are just about ready to go. Again, for the first game of 2, it is the regular season matchup. Exa taking on uh SSK Esports, as we'll shout out to the likes of No Sleeves, Henrique, Terrio. Our producer's got all the right follows in there. Who else you following? Let's take a look. Not me. Well, I wouldn't be up there because I'm not currently live, so it's fine. You're off the hook for now. But you get a look there at the matchups for SSK, going with the dual gold 1T for the wingers. Interestingly enough, tape to tape, gold tape to tape for the center playmaker there on the Exa side of things. Always intrigued to see what the matchups are going to be. I feel like we are seeing a little bit more, trying to think of the right word here, but just a little bit more experimentation in prior seasons, especially once we saw the introduction of X Factors. People would find the builds like, okay, it's a puck moving defenseman. We're going with this. But again, I'm seeing a little bit more experimentation, not a ton, because there are still going to be those go tos for certain play styles. But it is nice that, the big concern. I mentioned it in the first matchup. A lot of people were worried this was going to be just nothing but gold 1T simulator. And that is not the case, thankfully. But here we go. Second matchup of the broadcast underway. It is SSK in the home dark blue, and a quick shot on there is stopped, played out into trouble. And perhaps Broken Rice has learned his lesson, nearly giving up a secondary opportunity there. That one could have been just a little bit rough. It's not play with fire there if you're Broken Rice in goal. At the point. Quick pass down. Yo-yep down low. Tried to go to Supe. Not able to hold on to that puck. SSK again. Not able to clear that puck out. Space now for Adri down the other way. Romy at the point. We'll send that one down. Corner, good patience here. Exa. Oh, man, what an attempt. The spin nearly banked it off the back of the goaltender. Disgusting attempt from Vinci there. That would have been one of the highlights of the season early on. That would have been fantastic. Exa have trouble getting onside with the puck. SSK looking to go down the other way. Yodiep takes a hit, recovered by Rubitus on the net drive. Not able to find his way through. We'll settle this one down. Nowhere for Luma to go down the other way. We have an offside call. And what an attempt that was, though, from Vinci. Been seeing a lot more spin moves this season as well. SSK into the attacking zone. Supe trying to go down low. Again, try to spin there. Sends Exa down the other way. Feed in front. Short side attempt. Good stop. Broken Rice made that one look easy. Face off here again. Rubitus, the center for SSK Esports. Tough task here for someone who's been struggling on the draw. Good pick off there by Bacchus. And down the other way. Great feed. And an interesting moment there. Able to make the save. Attacker had the puck, lost the puck, had it again, lost it again. High up on the draw, but SSK able to come up with it. Upe taken down. That will be a call. And it's really good news for Rubitus. Uma to the box. I'm going to take the seat here. Power play for SSK goes to work. Shot off the draw is blocked. Good movement there at the point. Otukset now. Yannicka stepping up. Takes it into the corner. This elects not to shoot. Walks right into traffic. As Edry is able to clear that one out. This for Rubitus to the point. Otukset looking. Wanted the 1T picked off. Rubitus looking for the 1T as well. Tupe not able to get that one through. Double team pressure. Power play nearly gone. Loose puck still scrambled. We are back to 5-on-5. In front, the one-timer. What a phenomenal glove save. As Neo was able to stick with it and absolutely rob Zeodiep on that 1T. I mean, stiff arm worthy. Incredible save there. Keeps this at a tie game. A successful penalty kill. Ronald Hexa. Okay, good play. Wanted another 1T for Yoyep. Five minutes to go here in the first period. As the Yoyep doesn't go through. It drops back, and SSK will get some stamina here, get a controlled break in. They do, at least momentarily. Good pressure. Back to there. Good rush across, and just didn't get to Adri. That's the short side. Tested as well. Middle for Rubitus. Able to hold on to it, but is able to win it back with Yoyep. Rubitus off the back of the goal. He will be able to settle that one down. Not able to get over the line cleanly. Final 30 seconds. One more chance. This over to Yannicka. Now up the middle. SSK going to get on the board. Short side is blocked. One more chance and a save there. On the attempt from Yoyep. Some good goaltending moments in that first period for both Broken Rice and Neo, but we get another look here at a save from Broken Rice on a low shot. Not his best of the period. Is displaying good rebound control, though. And again, we do not have the breakthrough. At least not yet, but with the way that they are breaking through here, getting some of these chances, be a matter of time. Good look at the numbers there. 3 shots to 2 in favor of SSK. More time on attack. Faceoffs are close so far. And it's good news for Rubitus. And of course, for Hexa, need to see Kuma stay out of the box if possible. Another look here. Couple of saves. That was the really weird moment with Neo just kind of bouncing around a little bit. Here we go. Second period about ready to begin. Always the action brought to you by our friends at Kovalan Lakritzi. This is our weekly Tuesday Pro Division Spotlight. Again, we'll be back tomorrow, 1945 CET, 1:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. North American audience. Our Elite Division action again every Monday and Wednesday. A good save there on the 1T from the point. Ormi not able to get that one through. Shots piece now for both sides. Adri dumps this one to the far side corner. And C is there. Now back to the point. D2D work again. Good save. It's in the air. And it's in the back of the nets. Deflected in front by the captain. Call him Tom, call him Toma. Regardless, you call him a goal scorer as he got a piece of that one. Nothing a goaltender can do there. Talked about it a lot in the first matchup. The only banned ability, Big Tipper, both gold and silver. But deflection goals are still going to go. Entered play today, 6 games played, just 1 goal. Has one there, and they have a follow-up. Off the post and in. Adri trying to silence the crowd, and he may have just done so. 2 goals in quick succession. For Hexa, as off the post, off the back, and in. A couple of rough goals where there just isn't much that Broken Rice could do. But what a start to this second period for Hexa. Goals for now Adri and Tuma. Perhaps. Depends on the French. You know me. I'm with a French surname. What are you going to do? SSK trying to get back into this one after the 2 quick goals surrendered. Good movement down low. Supe. Back to the point for Yannicka. Tried the 1T again. Feed in front. They score. A broken play of their own. A skipped replay, unfortunately. Don't worry, we'll yell to them about that shortly. But a goal regardless. Not mistaken. Supe in front might have been Rubitus, but regardless, SSK looking at Hexa with a bit of their own medicine as a chance in front there doesn't go. They're looking for the response. Picked off by Yoya. Over for Supe at the point. Tries to bank it down low. Back to Yoyup. It's picked off. And a couple of goals where really you could argue all 3 of the goaltenders would want back as Broken Rice rifles this one out of the zone. And it will go down for icing. Face off here. Against Rubitus. Adri in control. Tried the short side. Got a lot of the post. And Adri, the team leading goal scorer for Hexa. And I mean, you can see why. He knows the looks to take. Unlike that first goal, though, where he hit the post and it bounced off the goalie's back. No such luck this time. Face off one clean by Rubitus, but a deflection sends it over the glass. Do it again. High up there for... I'm going to roll that one. Says, hey, fortunate bounce, couldn't get control of it. The short side attempt there. Vinci. Adri again tried the toe drag shot. Defense stayed in front of him. Aki is up. Supe on the off wing. Poked away. Good job there. Komi, and now down the other way. This again by Apokius. 5.5 to go here in the second period. A 2-1 lead. All 3 goals scored in this period. Another tie up there. Come on, the face-off. Up the left-hand side. Supe back to the forehand. Few options. Goes all the way to the point. Locke just trying to step in. Defense takes it away. Hexa trying to get something going on the counterattack here. Vinci has it poked away. And back down. 2 minutes to go here in the second. Again, just the first game. The one coming up in the regular season matchup between these two clubs. An offside call there with 1:20 to go in the period. Pace has slowed down a bit as this period's gone on. Tough to keep that pace. Rock it down. Bacchus is there. Final minute of play. And back, SSK trying to find some space on the breakout. Yo-Yep. Tried the feed in front. Rubitus couldn't hold on. Yo-Yep again, 2 seconds left. SSK are going to run out of time. They are trailing 2-1 heading into the third period. Of course, this was the first goal here on the deflection. Was that one off the glove into the air, and just nothing that Broken Rice could do. Try and keep that one out. Yet another look at it. Might even get a third. We'll get a different look here. And this was the lone SSK goal in front. Was Rubitus to pot that one in. A 2-1 lead. Hexa here. Face-offs close, shots close. Time on attack favoring SSK so far. But still trailing and not able to make the most of that extra puck possession time, as we'll get another look here at the goal. Very quick look at the goals here. Again, this was Adri, who right now has the difference maker. The backhand off the post, really off the crossbar. I think, as I mentioned, all 3 goals respective goaltenders would want back, but the score is the score. 2-1. Ronald Hexa heading in this third period. No movements from Supe here, and nope. Okay, we are good to go now. I think they were just checking to see if it was a glitch. We've had fortunate experiences. Offside call there. We had a couple of restarts in our first game of the night, or series of the night. Draw, SSK in control. Space there. Yo-Yep down low. Tried to find Supe. Wasn't able to do so. Didn't see down the other way. Adri rifles one all the way back. Cover for Rafalski. Back off there for Yo-Yep again, trying to get things going down that right-hand side of the ice. As Rubitus kicks back to the point. Bacchus not able to find that pass across. Zone time again for SSK. Supe has space. Wants that 1T. Goes back to Supe and a good save. As Neo denies him with the glove yet again. Hexa in control. SSK back to the point and trying to find that tying goal if they can. Adri down the other way with speed on the off wing, not able to hold on to the puck. Able to win it back, though. Good patience here. Adri draws the call. Great work. The patience and then the burst of speed draws the tripping call. As Yannicka will go to the box. I mean, he just completely fell for the trap that Adri was able to set. And that opens the door here. Hexa to try and seal the deal. Adri in control. Back to the point. Good patience. Shot blocked. SSK, are they going to look for the counter? They are, but Rafalski's there to pick it off. Good movement again here. Stepping in. Omi looking. As Rafalski it again. Adri at the point. Good patience. They're looking for that deflection bid. They got a great setup in front. Adri the wraparound. And Broken Rice is there to make the save, but really good patience. A really nice setup. Hexa on that power play. The face-off one. Still 10 seconds left on the man advantage. Only circling around. We are back to even. Rafalski takes his time as well. And Hexa will reset here. I mean, not the worst thing in the world. Keep that puck possession. The clock is the enemy of SSK Esports right now. A little bit of space here, though. Burst of speed and a big save by Neo. As Yoyep, with a great individual effort, couldn't find the back of the net, though. Supe back for Yoyep. I don't know if he was the intended target, but still forced another big save out of Neo there. Big saves from the Hexa goaltender. Face off here. Tie up, win one more time. Puma there. Back to the point. SSK, the shot block. Second chance thrown towards goal, and again, Neo was there to keep that puck out. Yoyep is all over the place. He could not get a lot of power on that shot, though. Face off in the attacking zone for SSK. Clean win for Rubitus. The pass, though, from Yannicka. Supe doesn't quite go. Full pressure here, though, for SSK. Just doesn't have the timer on screen. 20 seconds left, though. Okay, down low, Rubitus. Still on the half wall. Tried that one-timer for Yoyep. It was blocked. Also, the wrist shot in general didn't quite get what he wanted. Yannicka sends it over to that far side corner. Full pressure expires. Adri able to knock that puck loose. Gets it back to the neutral zone. Octavius here. Great job weaving at the blue line, but 2 minutes left now for SSK. Octavius tries to throw one on net. It was deflected, but lost all of its speed. Knocked loose again. SSK right back in on the attack. Final minute, though, an exhausted Octavius just getting back to his feet as Adri dumps this one in. Now Supe down the left. Goes across for Rubitus. And that one, unfortunately, with a lot of power, is going to go all the way back around. Passed off the mark. Now 28 seconds to play. SSK running out of time. They have another chance to attack here, but miscommunication leads to an offside call. 21.3 left. Them to try to find a tying goal. Chance here now, perhaps. Supe down low. As Yannicka, 10 seconds now. They again tried to go to the point. The pass is off the mark. SSK tries to play it a little too pretty at the end, looking for the quality over the quantity, and cannot find a way to make it work, as Hexa will take the win. And 3 points, 2-1, the final score. All 3 goals scored in the second period. As we'll get another look here at the goal that kicked it off. The captain, center, was able to get a piece of that. Now, another look here. This was the second goal for Hexa. The tremendous effort from Adjuri. The lone goal for SSK on a broken play. And 2-1, your final score. Game 1 to Hexa. Again, that is just the first game of 2. We will see if SSK can bounce back or if it'll be another big night for Hexa here. Stick with us. Again, game 2 coming up in just a matter of moments.
Minkä päällä lakukastike maistuu parhaalta? Ei voi tietää, ellei kokeile. Kouvolan lakritsi. Minkä päällä lakukastike maistuu parhaalta? Ei voi tietää, ellei kokeile. Kouvolan lakritsi.
Everybody, we are back again. A big thank you for sticking with us here at SportsGamer as we get ready for our final game of our Pro Division Spotlight cast here on this lovely Tuesday night. One more time, it is Hexa taking on SSK Esports again. Hexa with the 2-1 victory in game number 1. We'll see if SSK can find their response that they need. Again, still very early days in this season. As we always talk about here, in the broadcast booth. These seasons go by fast. Every single matchup is important. See how this second one happens to go. It's SSK and the Road Whites. And a very, very early offside. Again, Group 1 action here in our Pro Division, SportsGamer.gg for all the information that you need on everything going on. Of course, not just in the Pro Division, but everywhere else. Elite, Core, Light, Neo. Feel free to check out the wraparound on our YouTube channel and at SportsGamer.gg to talk about all the happenings through the first week of the season. Early offside calls. And 2-1 for Hexa in the first game. See if SSK can respond. They had some chances. There were some big saves as well for both goaltenders in that first game, especially in that first period. Each team's offense finally found the breakthrough. Puck dumped in here. Bakya's side. He handles it really well. It's SSK going down the other way, stifled though by the skates of Adri. Short side attempt, nearly snuck in by Yoya. He has looked dangerous tonight, snake bitten on a lot of occasions. Eventually, if Hexa do not cover him a little bit more, he is going to find the back of the net. Get another offside here. Obviously, these teams getting that little bit of extra familiarity after that first game. Well, to shut down the neutral zone on both sides. Adri into the attacking zone. Back to Rafalski at the point. Adri again down low in the corner. The kick to skates. Gets it back in his feet, nearly back to the forehand. Would have been a dangerous chance. A little trouble there for Yannicka, able to recover at the point, stepping in. Tried to go around the back for Supe, and it was just a little bit too strong. We have seen that quite a few times. Some zone clearances, self-inflicted wounds. Here's Adri, the spin. SSK had too much time to recover and a spin. Bakya's there as Rubitus nearly finds a way through, nearly own goal as well. Close calls there. Now Adri with space. Tries the feed in front off the skates of a defender and into the far side corner. Adri again below the goal line, pass off the mark and not able to be held. All right, call me there. Tested at the blue line. Yannicka has it for SSK. Bakya again finds Yoyep with speed. Play down low, left-hand corner. Yoyep one more time, continuing to work with them. As space, good glove save. Could not get the gold 1T to activate with that left-hand shot. It's been a couple of decent looks for Yoyep like that, but not always getting the X factor trigger. Neo makes another save. Hexa down the other way. Patience on display here. And he does take that hit, though. Stepping up into the play still is the right defenseman on that left side. He does have the cover. Back to the point, Rafalski. Shot deflected wide for Supe. That's one of those situations, though. Silver or gold big tipper. Very high quality scoring chance. And the one band ability. And that's the reason why. And I do wonder for SSK, what would this offense be looking like typically? They're playing a normal ESHL game and have big tipper on. They have a couple of goals already, but they didn't need it there. I've said for Hexa down the other way, Adri has yet another goal. Unfortunately, we didn't get the replay setting changed. Vedrift continues. His hot start to this season has yet another goal. And hopefully, a bit of a graphics glitch there on the left-hand side. We can still see the goal clock, or the game clock at the very least. A long goal celebration. And Hexa able to strike first here. Adri, another goal. Make it 1-0. But technically, without registering a shot on goal, as it went off the skate of a defender. But still credit nonetheless. As Yannicka cannot hold on to that one. That's obviously a tough scoreline to see. 2 shots, no shots, but 1-0. One at Hexa. Okay, banked it off the back. And again, I was kind of talking about it for Hexa there. Just their offensive setup is very, very impressive, and it just makes me wonder. Again, you get Big Tipper. How many more goals do they have in a typical EASHL game? Team after my own heart, using Big Tipper. Definitely don't know what that's like. Oh, man, what an attempt there. A good look for Vinci. That will be the last look of the period, though. Very strong starts. Hexa after the game 1 victory, as they do strike first. Have a 1-0 lead at the end of the first period. See, it was technically an own goal there. Didn't get to see that because of the lack of replay. But unfortunately, it was Yannicka who on the pickup drags it into his own goal. You see there the burst of speed, the pass back across. Hopefully we get an even slower look at it. It just looked like Yannicka, recovered or got the interception on the backhand, but unfortunately had nowhere to go from there. See there, one of the looks for SSK, still trying to set up Yoyep for those 1Ts. We'll see if they're able to do so here as the second period is about ready to start. As always, one more time, the action, as always, brought to you by our friends at Kovalan Lakritsi. 2-1 win. Owned Hexa in game number 1. They're up a 1-0 here. Adri, technically the goal scorer, not able to hold on to the puck there. Good dump in. Short side shot, Broken Rice able to make the save. Point again. Tell me the shot on. Good save. Adri on the short side. 1-timer at the point. Another save for Broken Rice. Full pressure here, but SSK managed to get the puck. Second and activated. They'll slow things down. Octius looking for space here with a big burst of speed down the middle and a big save by Neo. But there will be a power play here for SSK Esports. What an effort from Yoyep. He has been so snake bitten to not yet have a goal. SSK power play goes to work. Down low, Supe got the big wrap animation. A big hit because of it. The puck not able to be fully cleared. Gigantic hit, but SSK still in control. Yoyep wanted the wrap as well. It doesn't go. Puck still held in by SSK. In front. No shot. 1-timer doesn't get all of it. And Neo makes the save. Oh, poor Yoyep. I mean, on a different night, goals he could have in this series already. Main face-off win for the Rubitus. Octia's D-to-D pass. Yannicka now. Back over to the right side. Lost the puck and cleared by Vinci. 10 seconds left. One more rush. On the man advantage. Rubitus feeds across. Nobody home. Back to 5-on-5. Octius at the point, turns it over. Ace now for Vinci. Back to the middle. Shot blocked by Yannicka. Again, Rubitus over the line. Supe not able to hold on to it. Does get it back. Good patience. Rubitus again in a little bit of trouble. Has it. One-timer. They score. SSK finally able to find that breakthrough on a 1T attempt. Been a rough start for him in terms of goal scoring this season, but Supe has the breakthrough that ties this game up at 1 goal apiece. Assistance from SSK, trouble from Hexa on their breakouts. Into that opportunity, and again, we have a tie game here. SSK had another chance there with Rubitus. Good hit there by Supe, but not able to get that follow-up pass. Able to find some space, but able to get that clean zone entry. Where to go? Again, forced to reestablish. They dump this puck in. Yep, slow things down, and again, okay, looking for that controlled break-in. Broken play though. Lead to an offside call. Face-off win for Hexa. Got the Blackbirds United for the raid, by the way. Of course, we got a live looking at their series a little bit earlier on. Shot, glove, save. It's just a clean shooting lane. Broken Rice was kind of centered in the crease, was able to glove it down, but a bit fortunate that there wasn't any traffic in front. He might not have been able to grab that. Clean face-off win for SSK. Looking for the pass up ahead. Yoyup was sealed off. Rafalski. Romy. Again, but take away 4.5 minutes to go in the period. Pass off the mark, but recovered. Adri. Shot on there, but a love save for Broken Rice. Now 3:24 to go here in the second period. Hexa trying to pull off the double if they can. Face off. Adri, a good save again. Continues to impress. Incredibly dangerous. Forcing some big saves out of the SSK netminder. It's kind of a battle on that right-hand side of the screen. Left winger Adri versus right winger Yoya. Down low here. Adri back to the point. Domi circling around. Down low. There's a shot on and a save again for Broken Rice. Now 6 shots apiece. Still tied at 1. Final minute and a half of this second period. High up on the draw. The SSK who come up with it at least momentarily. Occhius with the move. Follow-up defense there for Vinci. The final few moments of this period. Love a late goal. Here's Adri with speed. Broken up by Pacquias. Final 6 seconds. Supe with some speed. Circles back. Good poke check to take it away. Tommy, and that will do it for the second period. Supe able to tie this game up. Sets the stage for a big third period. Wait to see who's able to find that breakthrough. One more look here. Big hit, actually. Thought it might have been another goal replay. See there, shots dead even, time on attack incredibly close. Now we will get a look at that goal here for Supe. Of course, they had been trying to set up Yoyep on those one-timers throughout the night, throughout this series, but then ultimately it is Supe that is able to get that chance. But one of the big saves by Broken Rice, made quite a few. Adjective and company were times all over SSK in terms of being in the attacking zone. Here we go, third period. SSK. Hexa going head to head. Okay, quickly in on the attack. Aki sends it over to the open side, gets it back. Now down low for Yoyep one more time. Okay, still held to the perimeter. Does it again, tries to step into space. Akius does well to keep the security. Pass was a bit off the mark, though. Yoyep able to recover. Rubitus down low. Good possession time, but not much danger coming from it. Trying to get over the line as Adjury just got launched. Rubitus tried to closer to the backhand side. Play by Supe there to keep the puck alive. Hanukkah now down in the corner. Good patience. In with Yoyep. Shot deflects just wide. And for the most part, Hexa seem more than content to allow SSK on the perimeter. And offside is the call here. We're not going to see a restart or anything. It looked like an intentional launch over the glass, or maybe just a proper button input. It looks like we're good to go. Edry can't find that center lane pass. Supe again with a bit of speed. The stop and go cuts to the middle. He scores, but contact with the goaltender is gonna wipe this one out. A great individual effort, but there's no denying. Granted, you can't see it from that replay angle. We get a better look at it here. Yeah, just undeniable as Rubitus just straight into Neo. That one was never going to stand. We continue, still tied at 1. You can see down low. Adjury tried to go back to him. Really liking his game. Supe not able to find that pass, still battling for it. Adjury's there yet again. Patience there from Vinci to get it down low. Back to the point, broken up. 2-on-1 developing here for SSK. Supe goes across, they score! It can happen that quickly. A counter-attack, and no mistake made this time. The easy tap in. And SSK have grabbed the 2-1 lead with just 9 minutes to go now here in the third period. Okay, again, down low, corner. Oh, yep, not able to hold on to it. It is now Hexa that need to find the response. Final scoreline in game 1 reversed what the scoreboard shows now. That pass off the mark, foot race for it. False speed will win. That Hexa down the other way. And face off here. Rubit's a smart move. Read the tie up, got the stick lift. Okay, on the forehand, down low for Rubitus. Movement with Yoyep. Defense takes it away. A little bit of trouble. Rafalski. Settle it down. Good movement. Omi sends that one across. Covered by Adjuri, but not for long. 4.5 to go. The Hexa continuing to step up here and really looking to put the pressure on. Adjuri knocks it loose. Yannicka's there. SSK now down the other way. Very good patience in the corner. Cuts through. Great glove save by Neo. Flashing the leather. And keeping his team within striking distance. And Supe nearly had that goal earlier on that was called back. Exact same fashion. As the puck yet again. Oh, yep, down low. Not able to hold on. Adjuri bumped off the puck. Way back for Yep. Contact. Rubitus trying to hold on. It's Yannicka who ends up keeping it in. We approach 90 seconds left. Yannicka, the one-timer! They score! They've been looking for it all night, and they finally find Yep for the one-timer. And they couldn't have found that goal at a better time. 3-1 for SSK. As Adjuri leading the charge here for Hexa. Chance goes just wide. Decent look for Vinci. Down low. And the odd angle. Loose puck. Adjuri was there, but couldn't get anything on the shot. Back to Adjuri again. Looking broken up. SSK perhaps moments away. Foot race for the puck. There won't be an icing call on this. Across, and that one doesn't go. 25 seconds left. SSK trying to earn the split. Puck knocked loose and a trip coming up. And that should pretty much do it. The penalty called on Hexa for the trip as they tried to keep possession alive. SSK 15 seconds away from 3 points in the bag. Hexa trying to find space. Adjuri can't work his way through. A good bounce back performance as SSK Esports earn the 3-1 win in game number 2. 3 points in the bag as these two teams split the regular season matchup. Fun and competitive series there, though. Really, that's kind of what this pro coverage was about. Both matchups were identified as, hey, man, these could be some good matchups. And I feel like they lived up to the hype. Close, competitive. And again, a decent result for SSK to take points away for a team that entered play towards the top of the Group 1 standings. And it was a big game for Supe, especially the last 2 goals for Yoyep to seal the deal. He was battling all throughout this series. And finally gets that one-timer. Obviously, I don't believe it's his feed that we're watching here. If it is, I would imagine he'd be watching that replay a couple more times because he fought so hard for that opportunity. That's a little bit of a stick to the boards there. I mean, hey, that's fairly typical though now, isn't it? But with that, everybody, again, a split between Onad Hexa and SSK Esports. 3 points apiece. And that will ultimately do it here for our Pro Division coverage for this fine Tuesday. But again, a reminder, we will be back here tomorrow at the same time, 1945 CET. Start time, 1:45 p.m. Eastern for the North American audience, as we have more Elite Division action. Sin and I reunited yet again, as we'll be covering Hamo and Roots Gaming. Totarit take on the Blackjacks as well. So again, make sure to tune in tomorrow for more Elite Division coverage here in week 2 of the regular season. For now, we will look to bring things to a close. Again, I want to thank everybody for joining us here. Again, sportsgamer.gg for all the information that you need with everything going on within the ECL. Or, of course, if you want to look back at our week 1 coverage, check us out on the YouTube side of things and our coverage show, The Wraparound. For now, I want to thank everybody one more time for tuning in. Hope to see you all tomorrow, and we will see you then. You better be here. We'll see you then.
Minkä päällä lakukastike maistuu parhaalta? Ei voi tietää, ellei kokeile. Kouvolan lakritsi.